I'm sharing a lot of windows and you're going to see them. It's the Monday sports algorithms. It's early in the morning on Monday. This will be the last video I do about Monday. All the games start late. I just want to get it all out of the way. If you want to purchase copies of any of the algorithms, you can follow the links in the description and do that. If you just want to know what crazy wager I'm doing today, it's going to look something like this. I haven't gone through it, but this is the simulation of what I would like to do. So there are 14 picks on here. 14 picks. That's right. That's $148 to win $270,000. And a lot of these picks are actually pretty good. It's kind of interesting. So we'll see what happens here. Now, of course, you're not going to get all 14 right. That's Patriots. There's 5 hockey games here. There's 3 NBA games, and there's 5 college basketball games. We're going to go through the sheets in a second to show you what I did and why. But let's assume that you don't hit any of these big things and you just bet something like $100 on just the fours. Okay. Well, that will pay $2,257 if you get them all, but you're not going to get them all. You're not going to get them all. Like you're not going to hit this big Oklahoma City underdog. You're not going to hit Stony Brook's going to lose. Arizona State's not actually at home. It's not a true home game for them, so they're going to lose. Like whatever, this stuff will happen. Things will keep going down, and really, you need to do 334. This is you've now lost 4 of your 14 games. What if you lose 5 of them? Still making money. What if you lose 6 of them? All right, now you're about even. So going 8 and 6 gets you about even, which is not that bad because a lot of these lines are really, really good lines. That's why I did this. So you look at something like this for my $100. Very, very straightforward. A lot of things that I thought the algorithm said to win. So let's go in order. First, NFL. Patriots are supposed to win. The line's not that bad, but it's not that high up. So this is, you're not going to win this game every time. Does say the under also, but the unders are only set at 44. It's not that bad. This game's in Arizona. There might be some points. Tough game, but the Patriots do want to win. Algorithm does pretty well, so we're going with the Patriots to win. All right, so that's football. Close out of that one. Next, let's go to NBA. NBA, there are some games at the top that could be considered also. Some games with some decent margins. The Celtics over the Clippers, only minus 165. I chose to take the 3 underdogs on my list because injuries were favoring all 3 of these teams here. And that's probably why it's making them favorites because the margins are iffy. You're probably not going to win all 3 of these, but you'll get at least 1 and you might get 2. That's probably what happens. And sometimes you get all 3, and all 3 might cover. So you could also change these lines a little bit. As a matter of fact, let's do that. So instead of taking all those teams to win with ridiculous lines, let's make it a little easier on ourselves and do this. Okay. So this is OKC plus 8.5. This is the Timberwolves plus 5. And this is the Hawks plus 7. All those lines will probably be about 110. So we could do this instead. Now all of a sudden, our $100 is going to pay $12.97 if we get them all. But maybe we don't lose as many of these games because we got a bunch of points on top of that, right? So something to think about when you're crafting these lines. Because really what you want is you want to pick that you know is going to win that has a great line, right? That's what you're looking for. But don't just take great lines just because, take them because the picks are supposed to win, right? So this is a better pick on a round robin is taking the points. So that was the quick NBA look. This one especially, I mean, OKC, these are all away teams, but plus 8.5, the margin is not that bad negative, but the health really points in the direction of OKC. So that's NBA for Monday. Next, let's go to hockey. 6 games on the schedule. You've got a number 1 pick of Ottawa. It's minus 225, but Anaheim's not a very good team, and Ottawa's playing okay. So Ottawa to win. What else did I do on that list? Did Ottawa, Edmonton, Dallas, Jersey, and Montreal because I'm a Martin St. Louis fan. So in the hockey file, Montreal is supposed to be a closer game with Calgary not playing great recently. So I figured the last 15 days, Montreal playing okay. So I took the plus 180. Not going to win every day. But maybe Monday will be the day for that. Jersey took them because they're playing great still. So Jersey's on there. Dallas took them because Ottinger's going. They can beat Pittsburgh. They have a really strong rating. They can do it. It's an underdog line slightly. Took Ottawa. Took Edmonton also. Similar thing. Underdog line says algorithm says they win. Right. So those are the games that are on here. Yep. Then you've got your college basketball games. So close out of hockey, and we're on to college basketball. So I opened some stuff up, but I'm going to change the filter on this anyway. So we're going to be greater than margin. It's greater than 0. Let's see if that works. So you don't have a huge slate at all on Monday, and there is a home underdog. It's Stony Brook over Sacred Heart at plus 114. So that's definitely going on there. Then I started taking other home teams down here. Stayed away from Iowa, Northern Iowa because of injuries. I went with Arizona State because this is not a true home game. This is a tournament thing, and Creighton's injured, so more so than Arizona State on this trip. So I went with Arizona State, but that's kind of iffy there too. Took Lafayette, it was only minus 285, and I took Yale away because Fairfield's injured and the margin's really big here. So that's what you end up with, is you end up with this. Oral Roberts. And so, like, maybe you should get Arizona State off there because that's not necessarily going to win. These ones should win. They're all true home teams, except for Yale, but Yale has a big margin. That you could do better than minus 230. Like, you could try to say, all right, well, are they going to win? You could take a minus the points. People want to mess around with spreads, like minus 5.5 says they clear it. So if you're going to mess with an away team, but man, that's risky. You could do the minus 5.5, right? Something like that. Same thing with Lafayette. It's going to pay different. So anyway, I just wanted to show that that's kind of what I'm doing, and that's what I'm doing for the day. Those are the Monday algorithms. They're all done. You can purchase copies yourself, and I'm on to. I got a bunch of payroll work done, so I was able to pause and do this and get this out. But it is not going to be my focus here through December. I'm going to be getting a bunch of requests for payroll. I'm going to be all over that, and I'm just not going to be focusing on this, which is good. Got to mix it up once in a while. So good luck, everyone. I hope your picks won on Sunday, and I hope they continue winning on Monday. Good luck. Picks be winning. See ya.